Hey royal family, we're taking another adventurous trip. Well, this time we're going to the Netherlands and visiting Amsterdam. Heading to a farm where they make cheese and clogs. It's a family-owned business, but we saw some old windmill, and of course we had to stop and take some pictures. We saw how the cheese was made from the scratch, from literally taking the milk from the cow and churning it and separating the cheese. And we also saw how clogs was made from the beginning as well, where the husband took the piece of wood and carved it and smoothed it down. It was pretty much a nice show and tell experience. We saw the different designs that the husband was making, as well as designs that he was creating, and we got a chance to participate in the actual making of 1 foot of clog that we were able to match with one of the other pair that he did. So by the end of the whole trip, we were able to see the whole detail, how long does it take, and 1 pair of clogs sometimes, depends on the detail, can take anywhere from a week to sometimes a month, especially if there's a clogs that is made for a traditional wedding. There are things that is being carved onto the clogs that takes a lot of time, and it's very intricate, but they're beautifully made when they're done. He even makes some clogs that are very small, like keychain sizes. So it was very beautiful to see the beginning of it. Not a lot of people wear clogs in the Netherlands, but it's mostly used like during traditional weddings or birthday parties or a funeral. Some of us actually got a chance to try some of the clogs on, and honestly, I don't know how they wear it because it's not the most comfortable thing, but I guess from they're young, they're practiced to walk in it. So for us, it was a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit strange, but it was fun experience to actually feel what it's like after it was done and watch it being made from the beginning to the end.
Katrina, I am the farmer's wife. You just met my husband making the clogs, and this is my husband's family farm. My husband was born here on the farm, and his father was born on the farm, and it was his grandfather who started the family tradition here. So with our kids, the farm's been in the family for 4 generations. I came here as a tourist, much like yourselves, and I made friends with the family and ended up marrying the son. So I always say, watch out when you're on tour. You never know where you'll end up afterwards. Now, as we planned on getting married, he told me it was no coincidence he should marry an American. I thought that was a really odd thing for a Dutch farmer to say. I asked him why, and he looked at me very sincerely and very earnestly and told me that it was because he was busy with a crossbreeding project. I thought, okay. I asked him to explain that comment, and he said, of course. And he went on to explain to me that he had been busy crossbreeding the Dutch Friesian dairy cows with the American Holstein dairy cows, and he really liked the blend.
We headed to Volendam to check out the sites as well as to get some souvenirs. Volendam is a Dutch area that is known for people to still wear the traditional clogs and Dutch outfit. Actually, that's where most of it originated from. So you'll see a lot of people who still would wear those. But while we were there, we were able to see along the fishing area, where that area, that's mostly what is being sold, and there's a lot of seafood restaurants that was in that square. It was a very beautiful day. It was very nice to able to meet some of the people, get an idea of what the culture was like, and honestly everybody was just more relaxed. They were very helpful, and a lot of people did speak English, so it wasn't really an issue to communicate when buying items. The prices for some of the souvenirs was pretty good, but overall it's a very relaxed area. There's not much hustle and bustle. And another thing with Amsterdam or the Netherlands, they don't really drive a lot of cars. You're going to see a lot of bicycles. Even the kids, I think as young as 2 to 5 years old, was riding around on bicycles. You didn't see a lot of cars there. After a long walk, I wanted to get something to eat. I saw a Jamaican sign and I got really excited thinking it was a Jamaican restaurant, but it was actually just a tanning salon. So I settled for a shrimp sandwich with some French fries and mayo. It was pretty good. Check out part 2 of my trip to Amsterdam. Share, like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.